1800 hardline. It says it's been in the pole barn stored with connectors. It's asking $800 for it. If you got questions about that or are interested, contact Tony Everhart. This calls November 8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie. You can reach Tony at NATEWAC. That's Nate Wack at AOL.com. Going along here, there is an estate sale here for Whiskey 8 Sierra Alpha India, who is a silent key. He's got a nice list of stuff here, and we got a little time here this morning, so I'll go through it kind of quickly, but I will hit the identification of the piece of equipment as well as his asking price. So if you're interested, listen closely. And again, like always, if you miss anything here, you can always go back and look it up on the Ohio Section's webpage. First off here, let's see, we got a Flex Radio, a 6400, the internal antenna unit, tuning unit, version 3 firmware, asking $2,200 for it. An ICOM ID 5100, that's a D-Star radio, it's new in the box, $375 for it. An ICOM AH4 tuner, it's new in the box, $280. Kenwood THD 74 D-Star APRS radio with rapid charger, $650. Kenwood TM V71 dual bander, $300. A Kenwood TS50 HF works well. He's asking $400 for it. He has a Yaesu FTM 350R APRS dual bander, $400 for that. Wow, this is nice. An Ameritron AL1500 amplifier, $2,400. An Ameritron 830 legal limit tuner, $500. More to go here. Let me identify. This is WBREI. This is the North Central Ohio Information and Traffic Net. And we're just going through the Ohio Section swap shop here this morning. So we have a nice, looks like an estate sale here with quite a list of items. And I'm about halfway through it, but we'll go through here and complete it because nice stuff on here. The Henry 2KA console amplifier, $1,000. A Henry 2KD classic desktop amplifier, $1,000. A Henry 2002-A 1 kilowatt 2 meter amplifier. Wow, a kilowatt 2 meters, $1,000. A Drake Mike Nancy 2700 tuner, $200. Got about 7 or 8, 9 more items here. Hang in there. An MFJ 969 roller inductor tuner, $150. An MFJ 925 auto tuner, $120. Gentleman has an SG230 remote tuner, $300. And a Linko DR135 2-meter transceiver, $130. And let's see, he's got a Linko DR135, looks like another one, $120. That one does not have a bracket. He has a Linko DJG7T, and $210. Looks like it's 144, 430, and 1200 megahertz. And he's got another DJG7T. It has no charger. He's only asking $200 for that one. REI identifying here. Let's see, a ZView X6100 QRP transceiver, brand new in the box, $500. Electro Voice RE320 XLR broadcast mic, new in the box, $250.
Can you see what's going on? What's going on?
I don't know.
Then you can't see what's going on. Go so you can see what's going on. You don't know what's going on, you can't see. Well, look.
Alright.
that's the back door, not the radio station. You have to come this way a little further, look through the window. Holy crap, Mom. There's two tablets right there on stands. They are both open video.
Okay, WB8RE, just identifying here. A high-tier rack mount DMR analog repeater. Wow, $1,300 for that.
It's non-recording, it makes that suck because it's for radio people. And
The Motorola self-contained UHF repeater with interconnect, $600 for it. High gain TH2 MK3 beam, still in the shipping box, $400. MFJ 1756 6-meter GT antenna, still in the shipping box. Okay, he's got these all bunched together. So the high gain TH2 MK3 beam, the MFJ 1756 6-meter GT antenna, a Jetstream 2-meter 440 base stick antenna, new in the carton. He's got an LDG Ballon and Unan new in the box. He's asking $400 for all that. And believe it or not, load more. So there's a link. He has a link on the section swap shop with pictures of other items if you'd like to see them. And any of this stuff that you're interested in that he has listed here for this estate, you can contact Charlie. His call sign is Kilo Bravo 8 Charlie Romeo. And his email address is charlieR, that's CHARLIER 26@gmail.com. Sounds like he says we are adding items from this 50-year collection as we find and identify them. So there may be more here. We'll watch for that. It's pretty nice stuff. All right, a couple more things here for sale. Gentleman has an Icon Papa Whiskey 1 solid state 1 kW plus HF 50 megahertz all band amplifier with built-in power supply, desktop control head, and built-in tuner in the original manual. It has two separate inputs, so single operator to receive. 220 volt power. Says 220 volt power works fine. The amplifier weighs 55 pounds, so pickup only, Northwest Columbus, Ohio. Pictures are available on request. He says he hates to let it go, but he's moved, and he's asking $1,400 for that. And if you're interested, contact Kilo 8 November Alpha Papa. His email is nickpittner9, that's NICKPITTNER9 @gmail.com. A few other items still listed up there that we covered already last week, so if you'd like to hear those again, we'll go take a look at Aisle Section Swap Shop page, and you can get all the info there. And again, you can contact or get all the contact information just by checking the page. Okay.
Oh, this is annoying. Whoops.
Second here is the WB8REI. This is the North Central Ohio Information.
Sorry,
And are there
it
any other
slipped.
stations that would like to check in with or without traffic going on? All right, let's go over to Dan. Let's see if Dan is ready here and see if he's got some weather information for us. Maybe some nice ISS or Taiyangong passes. KCPBU, good morning, Dan. What you got for us?
Oh, good morning, Jeff. Oh, I've got a maybe not so good forecast, at least not so good for space station passes. In fact, I'm going to pass on the passes this week. It just doesn't look good, and the weather is not cooperating, and I didn't see anything really even worth talking about. But I will talk about the weather a little bit. A 40% chance of showers, high of 61. Can you believe that? Early January, high of 61.
It's
I
awesome.
think it's set a record yesterday, maybe. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 35. Thursday, partly sunny, then a chance of showers. That'd be a 30% chance of showers, high of 43.
There, I got a clock in it.
Cloudy, high of 38. Friday night, mostly cloudy, then a slight chance of showers, 20% chance. Low of 25. Saturday, 20% chance of snow showers, then chance of rain and snow, 30% on that. High of 38. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low of 25. Sunday, mostly cloudy, high of 40. So some pretty kind of unusual weather here. Certainly has been usual the first part of the week here. And Jeff, I'll work real hard on the ISS for next week. I looked at it already, and it looks pretty promising. And I'm sure we'll have some A, and the ISS is actually making a transition to the PM hours for next week. I don't know if that's totally or just partially, but thanks for having me, Jeff. TCPBU.
Hey, Dan. Well, thanks for a pretty mild forecast. You know, without getting you to not Steven
numbers 28, mixed group 1902, Echo Sierra Tango. X-ray. No return message given. Signed Bob, Kilo 2, Tango Victor, and no more. Roger that, Ron. Thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot you were kind of over there. I picked it up there. Jeff, I'll take this up to the District 1 at 6:30 this evening. KCPU. Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate you taking this. And 73, back to that control, KEHPX.
Okay, good job. Thank you guys. This is WB8REI in the North Central Ohio
November 8, Foxtrot, Mike to Juliet.
Alright, I'm gonna jump right into a couple of little technical things, just some things to think about. I won't spend a whole lot of time on any one thing, but I came across a little piece of information here. It's not real long, but it's packed with a lot of interesting insight into how an
Dave Foxtrot, Mike to Juliet. Good morning, sorry I'm late.
Hi, Tom. November 8 Foxtrot, Mike, Juliet. Good morning. Welcome to the net. Nice to hear you this morning. Good signal. Anyone else?
Alpha Delta 2 Quebec, 82Q, Ryan and North Ridgeville. Okay.
Tuesday, beginning at 10:15 a.m. here on this repeater network, and thanks to Pat for the use of the repeater network, for which without it, we wouldn't be able to all gather here in this nice radio environment. All right, with that, we'll say 73s, everybody have a safe and wonderful week. Get on the radio bands, have some fun, and don't forget to check out the International 10-meter beacon or HF beacon system network. It's pretty slick. Learn how to use it. I think you'll really like it. All right, WDE, REI, and BizNet are now clear. 73s, everybody.
Alright. Let's see, I've got more of those to do. Alright, man, there it is. Have an awesome week. Do it again next week, you guys take care. N8XLQ, Lenny, Huron City. Clear. Bam it. Alright, let me get this one down. Alright, there goes YouTube. Peace out. N8XL.